An interesting fact I stumbled upon whilst nerding out on African history was that Africa was actually the second place in the world um, after the Middle East to have Christianity, and that was a really interesting thing to know because um, most Africans actually believe Christianity came to Africa with the Europeans, but the evidence strongly suggests that from as early as the first century, the second century, Christianity had already spread to Africa, and only after that did it go to Europe. So Africa had Christianity before Europe, and this is actually backed by two um, facts or historical facts, which I'll just give out in this video. And that's the first one is that the King Ezana, who was like the king of Axum, which is a really great African kingdom. Like it's got some really fascinating history, and King Ezana himself is like totally amazing. He's like an amazing king, one of the best. I don't even know why we didn't learn about him in African history like in high school. Yeah, but it's that's a story for another day. Yeah, so King Ezana um, became Christian in around 330 AD. Yeah, so that's in the fourth century. He was already he became a Christian at that time, and it was actually at a risk to his royalty. Yeah, like he wasn't sure how his kingdom would take it. Yeah, but that's the first fact, and then the second fact is that if you read the Bible in Acts 8 verse 26, you'll find that Philip actually baptized an Ethiopian eunuch, and that was the Bible was written around the first to the second century. So that also shows that Ethiopian, it's very likely came back to Ethiopia and started spreading the faith of the Christian faith. So yeah, the Ethiopians are amongst the earliest Christians, and you can understand why, because the by the second century, the Ethiopian eunuch, who was a messenger for the queen, I think at that time, was baptized, and around the fourth century, King Ezana becomes a king. So it's if that was one of the things holding you from having faith in the Bible, then at least you can remove that obstacle, and hopefully that'll improve your faith. Bye.